So I believe the most important thing that I've learned as a coach is the importance of the results-based coaching tool in the coaching cycle. That is considered your strategic plan. It lets both the coach and the teacher know where we're starting, where we're ending, and what steps we're going to take in between to get us to the end. It is also important for us to focus on small chunks when we are doing our coaching cycles, because it can be overwhelming if we give a teacher like too many things that we want to improve on. So the same way we would do it with our students, we break up our task into small chunks. That's what we do with our teachers, and that helps to make it more attainable. Our end goal, that student achievement, it helps to make that more attainable. And so when we are able to reach a goal that our teachers feel is like an attainable goal, it gives them more of a sense of ownership, it gives them a sense of empowerment, and it makes them want to continue with coaching cycles in the future to enhance their student achievement.
Well, as a coach, I think over time I've learned the importance of developing authentic relationships with the staff in the schools where I work. Um, I want to develop relationships that are meaningful and where trust is established, because it's through those solidified relationships that allow me the chance to partner with teachers and to be impactful with the coaching cycles and all things relative to coaching. So I really want to spend time at the beginning of the school year specifically developing those relationships by seeing teachers and engaging them in conversations just to say hello, to ask if they need help with anything, ask them how they're doing. All of those kinds of just door opening steps will sometimes be the segue where I can begin that relationship process. So it's a process that develops over time, but it's a very important part of being a successful coach. You want your teachers to believe that you value them and that they have something that you can learn from and that you can share in the partnership.
I'm a coach who serves two buildings, and it is challenging, especially when it comes to forming a schedule that's manageable. And so I start by anchoring it with a weekly meeting with my administrators in each building. And then from there, I just try to be super strategic about contacting teachers and figuring out what are the best days to partner with them for coaching cycles. I usually use a Google form for that, and we build it around there. We start with a protocol of when's the best day for our coaching session, when's the best day for our planning session. And so I repeat it back to them. So we're going to plan on Tuesdays, and we're going to co-teach on Wednesdays. That's our structure, and we don't do any other work before we build our protocol. When I first send out the Google form, I express to the teachers that because time is so limited and we want to multiply our effect, our priority is in coaching cycles. So teachers who sign up for a coaching cycle, that is where we'll be investing, not spending, investing the majority of my time.
One thing I've learned is the importance of pairing different tools with looking at student evidence. So if we're looking at student work, it is important for me to pair the notice and naming tool with that work. So while we are going over the work, we can see what students have actually done and their thought processes on paper, but the notice and naming tool allows us to record thoughts that they're vocalizing while they're putting their work on paper. So the notice and naming tool and the process of using that and looking at student work, that helps the teacher and the coach be focused strictly on students. So we are not looking at teacher evaluation or the way teachers have taught the subject matter. We're strictly looking at student work.
Something that I've learned recently as a coach is to keep the students at the center of all of my coaching cycles. Putting kids at the center of coaching cycles helps teachers to trust the process.